Hi, superstars. It is time for math, and we are on lesson 3-1, count 6 and 7. We're going to use counters, and we're going to draw a picture to represent a group of 6. So let's look at this picture here. Jackson's dog, Rex, has some balls on the red carpet. Now we're going to use counters and draw a picture on the empty dog bed to show how many balls Rex has. So if we look here first, we have a 5 frame. We call it a 5 frame because there are 5 boxes over here. So 5 empty boxes. This is called a 5 frame. So let's see how many balls there are. We're going to use counters to represent each ball. All right, let's put a line through each ball and then draw a counter. That's how we're going to know we counted that ball. So we go 1 ball, and I'm going to draw a counter right here. Another ball, another counter. Another ball, another counter. Another ball, another counter. Another ball, and another counter. Now it looks like I filled up my 5 frame, but I still have 1 more ball here that I didn't put a line through. So I am going to add this ball, and I'm going to put it below my 5 frame, and I'm going to use a different color to show you. I'm going to put it right down there. So I have my 5 frame, and we know that 5 fits in a 5 frame. We can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 balls here. We are going to now draw some balls on the empty dog bed to show 6. So I have another color, and I'm going to put a line through each one again so that I know which ones I'm counting. Here's another. 1 more. Another one. I do this one at a time so I don't get confused. And 1 more. So I just showed the number of balls in a drawing here, and I showed them in a 5 frame, and they are 6. Count to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we figured out that there were 6 balls, and we used a drawing, and we used counters to show this. So let's go to our next page. Let's look at our first picture right here. I see dogs playing in the park. How many dogs are there? Let's count the dogs together and see. So make sure you're touching or marking so that you know which dogs you count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 dogs. How can we find out how many counters there are? We can count them. So let's look over here. Let's count the counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does it matter which counter we count first? No, we can start anywhere. How many counters were there? 7. So why do you think there are 7 counters? Because there are 7 dogs. There is 1 counter for each dog. How many counters should we color in to show? 7. Color these in to show 7 dogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we used 7 counters to show how many dogs in the park there are. Let's look over here at number 1. You are going to draw a counter as you count each dog to show how many. So I can start anywhere. There's one dog, and I'm going to draw a counter or color it in. Here's another dog, another counter, another dog, another counter. I will do this one at a time so I don't get mixed up. Another dog, another counter, and there's one more dog, so there's one more counter. Let's look over here. And if you want to count, you know that this is a 5 frame. So 5, 6, 6 dogs. Let's look at number 2. Again, fill in one counter for one dog. So we mark one dog, one counter, one dog, one counter, and we keep going one at a time. We filled our 5 frame, but I have one more dog left, so I add the counter down here. How many dogs do we have? 6. Our 5 frame is full, so we know that that is 5. And then we have one over here, 6. All right, let's turn the page. All right, we're at number 3. You're going to draw a counter as you count each animal to show how many. So we're going to count one cat at a time. I put a line so I know which cat I drew or counted. And I'm going to add my counter. Another cat, another counter, another cat, another counter. Doesn't matter where I start from. All right, I filled up my 5 frame. Another cat, so I'm going to put my counter below. One more cat, and right here. So if I filled up my 5 frame, we know that's 5. Let's start counting after 5. 5, 6, 7. 7 cats. Number 4, let's do the same thing. One hot dog. One dog, one counter. 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 I filled up my 5 frames, so now I add my counters below. And again, we have 5, 6, 7. 7 dogs. We're on number 5 now. These looks like hamsters. One counter. Another one, another counter. Keep going one at a time. Make sure you know which ones you're counting so you don't count them twice. And last one. How many do we have? We filled up our 5 frame, so that's 5. What's after 5? 6. So we have 6 hamsters. All right, let's go to our next page. What did I do here? All right, let's go back. Okay, now we are on our independent practice. So for 6, 7, and 8, you are going to draw a counter as you count each bird to show how many. So you're going to do that by yourselves. Right here, number 9, you are going to draw 6 or 7 eggs. It's up to you. And then you're going to draw a counter as you draw each egg to show how many. Good job, superstars. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye.